for Dwight Douglas.
Yeah, give these folks here coming up by another round of applause. And all the comments that's come out tonight. I gotta put a disclaimer on this set, okay? I've not been feeling well over the last 6 to 8 months. Stage 4, I've been diagnosed, I've been taking therapy, and I've got stage 4 dad rage. Yeah, it's bad, it's terminal. Look, I got 4 girls, a wife, and my mother-in-law stays with us too. The only guy in the house. You get all the worst chores. You gotta get the toy off the ceiling. You gotta take the trash out. And then you gotta, all the stupid shit. Nobody cares all the trauma you go through. Hell, nobody knows the plight of a dad in stage 4 dad rage until you've had to wipe your own ass with a maxi pad. Think about it. All the children do stupid shit with the toilet paper. They don't care. They roll it down the steps, throw it out the window, wrap the dog like a mummy. Stupid shit, nothing functional. And when the time it happens, you're on the commode. It's too late. Mount St. Helens done blew. You're already worked up. And I turned over my shoulder, and I thought there was a neatly stacked thing of moist towelettes. And then after the 3rd or 4th time, I go to my wife and I say, honey, when can we start getting the name brand pads? Like the ones with the wings on them, The heavily sold ones is what I need. But you're in a fog. You're going crazy. You're losing your mind. You start making shit up. Hell, like in my house, most houses, they got the 5-second rule, right? If you drop something on the floor, you pick it up. No. Not in my house. 10 seconds. It's 10. Why? Because I spent 20 minutes in the kitchen cutting up 4 apples. 4 different ways. I don't want skin on my apple. I don't want no seeds in mine. I don't like the slices. I want to look. Take that apple and go over and sit down. Don't you drop it. It ain't clumsy behind and go around the corner. All you hear is, better hurry up. Hell, and then they say, Mama said you can't pick it up after 5 seconds. That's when you start making shit up. You say, Dr. Fauci said you can pick it up in 10. And if you don't hurry up, Donald Trump said you put bleach in that motherfucker. You want bleach in your alphabet? Stage 4. See, I used to be a clean comic. I did. I try to raise my children right. I want them to be able to watch everything new, but they ain't watching this shit. Hell, you get stressed out. You're in the fall. Hell, that's why I did Dwight at Night on ABC. That's why I did it. Because you have to have therapy. Get this shit out your head. Hell, and then after the first full season, I went to Africa. Sure did. Not because the show was so great, but because I owed ABC some money. Hell, which leads me to my other point, bill collectors. Back in the day, bill collectors were civilized people. They call you 9 to 5, Monday through Friday from a weird number. You always knew to hang that motherfucker up. But no, they call you before the rooster crows. They call you during supper time. Hell, the other one called me on Easter Sunday. Bitch, I can't pay Jesus his tithes on Easter Sunday before you calling me. Hell, you robbed Peter to pay Paul, right? And you know who Paul is? You got the gas bill, the water bill, the electric bill, house payment, hell, car insurance. You got to pay those folks first. So, but for me, I said, who's out here charging people $1,000 electric bills? Anybody had a winter bill come through that was $1,000? I turned my shit off. that guy paying $1,000 for electric. I did. Don't believe me? Go to my house right now. There's some daughters walking around with a dog leashed to their hip. So that if they gotta go piss in the middle of the night, that dog can show them the way to the bathroom. I did. Don't believe. I'm telling you, it was rough at first. It was rough. Because I woke up in the middle of the night and my daughter and my dog was pissing outside. I said, get in here. The dog, I was talking to the dog, get in here. Hell, it's rough. But listen, have y'all had a good time tonight? Yeah. Madison Cole, Aaron Montez. All right, and look, tip your waiters. Look, I gotta go charge my phone because my electric is messing up. I'm Dwight Alex Douglas. I love you all.